Just have to take this in. So you talk about the fact that we create our own reality.
Because you establish a climate that is your point of attraction that brings it to you.
But then, what if I have an idea? So, for example, I have an idea of what I want to create. I can consciously articulate what that is. And then something else happens. But the something else that happens is actually way better than my plan. But
Well,
at the same time,
that's only because you're not always consciously aware of what your plan is. In other words, sometimes, as you've been putting things into your vortex incrementally, it's swirled into an amazing point of attraction. And sometimes you're not consciously, vibrationally aligned with all of the magnificence of your vortex, but it's always unfolding for you. Are you worried about it getting better and better and better?
I think so. You know what it is? This is what it is. I'm scared.
Way, universe. That's way better than what I asked for. Can you guys hold yourself back just a little bit? I can only take so much goodness. I asked for one thing. You gave me 5. I asked for $100,000. You gave me $1 million. Somebody should be minding the store up there.
That's exactly what it is. Because I get a bit of anxiety because I feel like I'm not quite in control.
Well, that's a twist. I'm not in control of the goodness that is coming. Or sometimes there's a worthiness issue.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I deserve all this goodness, or I'm not sure I can handle it all. I've got a tiger by the tail. There's more coming than I'm ready for, but there's never more coming than you're ready for. There's never, ever more coming than you're ready for. If it's coming, you're ready, or it wouldn't be coming. So you don't need to worry about that. So you might want to start saying, I'm going to improve and increase my capacity to receive goodness. By basking more, by appreciating more, by preparing myself for the awareness of good things, because you really don't want to miss all of those good things. You got to understand. Imagine what it's like from our point of view. So we know who you are. We know everything you're asking for, and we know how it all fits together. And we're in on nudging you. You said, I got a thought, and we want to say, where do you think that thought came from? In other words, where are these thoughts that are manifesting in your mind? Where are they coming from? They're coming from the source within you. They're coming from that collective good. They're coming from the vibrational version of what you've created. So as the things are unfolding and you're feeling the vibration of them, you're following the path of them, you're acknowledging the perfection of them, then as you stand in a place of watching the manifestations unfold with this sensation of co-creation, that's the thing that we really want to emphasize here. Can you imagine what it's like for us to know who you are and what you want, and have held the vision of who you are and what you want so succinctly that there is a clear path of least resistance, as far as we are concerned, laid out. A path of least resistance laid out. Rest with that just for a moment. There's a path of least resistance, and your source is on it, and you're oblivious to it. No worries. Path's still there. Another opportunity will come. You're still oblivious to it. Path is there. You worried about something a little bit, or you got off on some tangent, or you're just not that tuned to it. And then you find that vibrational alignment by just going general. You stay away from the specifics, because that causes you to throw a little resistance along the trail, which is what makes you miss things. But then you find this clear space, and the idea occurs to you, and you go, whoa, that's a great idea. Do you know that your enthusiasm is ours? Can you imagine what it's like to know exactly what you want and know all of the opportunities that are there, and then just to nudge you a little and watch you a little and be in on the discovery of it with you? Because, you see, you created it. It's already in the vortex. It's the now fuller discovery of it that makes your life so sweet. Don't you find that fascinating? Doesn't that answer the question about why you're here? Why are you here? You're here for the joyous, sweet discovery, for the fuller, fleshed out versions of the things that your time-space reality has inspired within you. Aren't you starting to feel an urge to chill a little bit? Aren't you starting to feel an urge to just go with the flow a little bit? Aren't you beginning to feel the urge to just sort of let it be? Aren't you hearing a whole lot of songs coming out of us that others have discovered and found? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now what?
I think it's just to relax into it more.
Relax into what?
Well-being.
Relax into specific well-being or general well-being?
General.
And then what will happen?
Specifics will come.
And as the specifics come, if you've relaxed into the general, when the specifics come, will you be ready for them or not ready?
Yes, ready for them.
Yeah. So it's more general, more focus on general well-being, more practicing that, and then more surprise and delight as the specifics show themselves to you. And what we want for you, we want conscious recognition that you did that.
Right.
That you did that. Conscious recognition. Because it's not fun otherwise. It's only fun when you were in on the setup. It's only fun when you practiced it along the way. It's only fun when you realize. But you see, the realization, this is the thing that we're wanting you to hear. Haven't said it this clearly before. We want you, it's the realization of the path, not the realization of the final destination. It's the realization of the path that makes such a sweet life, isn't it?
It is. And I think what I've been doing is I can see the destination and I'm thinking of a direct path to it. But actually the path that I'm now on, which is not direct, is more fun.
And so it's like the navigational systems. You can take freeway, fastest, scenic. Esther wants them to put funnest on there somewhere. Funnest. Is there a funnest on there? That's the one I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Good.
Really good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.